could just each of you share your thoughts about the way senior day developed for you.
Oh, well, tons of emotion. It's just last game at Lina and everything, so that sort of emotional toll is memories coming in. I know I connected with these guys really throughout even the 4 years, and just having all those memories, and then even too just coming out of that tunnel and seeing all the fans and hearing the roar was just really unforgettable. So
scoring that first goal, how was that?
That was so lucky. Line boards don't really do that, so we gotta bounce our way. It came out and it was, the defender was behind me, so I just shoveled it in, and lucky went under her blocker and everything. That's where we scored our 3 goals. So factor weak spot, I guess, and it went in.
And how great was it that another senior passed it to you on that play, Pooja?
Oh yeah, that was it was good. It was again lucky bounce. She had the defender, and it's we were on the power play, so it was a smart play, and we got fortunate on it.
I don't really know how to verbalize it, really. I guess I've been reflecting on it throughout the day because it's a special time to have your family around you. So for me, having my friends and family, and Vicky was with me on the ice and somebody in my research lab, so having all those people around me just feels really special to have people that care about you and recognize the hard work that you put into a program for 4 years. So definitely a bittersweet weekend overall, but I'm really happy that we ended up ending it on a positive note. So, which doesn't always happen. It's hard to come by, especially against tough teams like Harvard. So I'm really happy that the girls could pull out a win tonight.
Very similar to Pete Harvard senior night is pretty awesome, and to win it in overtime to put you in playoffs is even better. So I think this tonight's been one of my favorite memories, and to do it with 5 other girls in my class right now is pretty special. And like Mogi said, having your friends and family around you, supporting you, and just realizing what a journey it's been, the highs and lows, and going through them all with your 5 best friends. It's pretty special.
And talking about memories, can you go down the line now? What was the top memory in these 4 years for you?
Probably just goal in overtime today. That's pretty awesome.
I don't know. Mine aren't really necessarily on the ice. I mean, I have great memories of our team on the ice, but it's the things that happen on a daily basis in the dressing room, just being with all the team, just doing stupid things and talking about things that nobody else would talk to you about. So those are my favorite memories, being on the team.
I guess there's many epic moments even in our freshman year, scoring with a second left, coming down to the wire here and giving up the lead and then coming back. There's just having just that just switch in momentum and just coming back and being sort of comeback kids.
What was going through your minds when Harvard ties the game late, around 26 seconds left in the third?
Honestly, I didn't really have any doubts in our team. I think that we were rolling with a lot of momentum to begin with, and I trusted everyone to find it within them and battle hard for that last goal. So, I mean, I was really excited and obviously a little surprised, but at the same time I was relieved and kind of knew that I believed that my team could do it. So, yeah, I didn't have any worries.
I was a little nervous. Well, because we going into that, I didn't know if we won, we're for sure in playoffs. But if we tied, it would depend. So I don't like putting fate into other people. So just a little bit nervous, but going into overtime and just the energy on the bench, it was a good feeling. Like Mookie said, I didn't really have any doubts. So it was a good feeling going into overtime for sure.
Yeah, and I was actually on the ice for that, and I was in front of the net, and literally my stomach dropped for a second, and then it's just coming back to the bench and just feeling all those positive vibes and just having sort of that belief sort of brought me back up, and we just came out firing and we controlled that overtime.
Can you describe the camaraderie between your 6 years in this team?
I think the best way to describe it was actually someone who graduated from the team a couple of years ago, Haley Cudmore. She sent us an email before her last games at Lina and just basically describing how to just take it all in and enjoy it. But because we consider ourselves a very diverse and unique group of people, more than other classes, in my opinion. So I think something that she said threaded us all together into one was our grittiness and willingness to fight through, whether it be something in our personal lives or things on the ice or workouts. So I think in different ways we all have that type of grit, in my opinion.
I think that would be that's your legacy that you're leaving behind, is that toughness and that grit.
I hope so. I think that's something for our teammates to probably take from that. So I don't know. It's hard to know what you leave, but I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, no, we're definitely all very unique, like Mookie said. We're definitely, each of us are gritty in our own way, which is brings us together for sure.
It was actually sorry, you go.
No.
It was funny because before I always think about that when we're graduating and like kind of thinking about what we are as a collective group, and usually 99% of the time I draw a blank just because we're really that different. And it was great timing that she sent that email. And actually, it was like kind of like a clicking moment for me when I read that. I immediately told a lot of the girls that were around the coat room with me when I received it to go read it because I thought it was that cool. So.
I see sort of us as like sort of like a puzzle. Each piece is like really unique, but they all connect and they sort of form like one like really good picture. So
Your opening statements about today's win.
Thanks, Beebs.
Yeah.
Can we hug you now? Yeah. I feel like it would come off more as like screaming of like excitement. I like literally can't breathe still.
Yeah, I'm still shaking.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us could have asked for a better finale than that.
Yeah.
I thought last year was awesome, and this year I think topped that.
Is this one of the best games you've been a part of in your Big Red career?
Probably. Yeah. Amanda just asked us the other day in an interview one of our hockey memories that we're gonna like really cherish, and I don't know about you guys, but this is it.
This
This
is
is the one.
the cake. Definitely.
Not a better way to go out of lineup.
Yeah.
The crowd was awesome too. It was wild. The whole weekend was great.
Yeah.
Is it everything you thought it would be?
It's more.
I think it's more.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It sounds cliche, but it really
It
is.
Yeah.
So for all 4 years, was this the best memory you'll take away from this from your career here?
Most likely. I mean, there are a lot of memories that we're gonna take away, but I think, of course, this is gonna be the last one we get from Lina, and so I think that's definitely gonna be the one that's gonna last forever. But really, just how the team came together, like the whole weekend, not just today, but yesterday as well. It just carried on, and I'm really excited to see where it goes from now on.
Yeah. I
Yep.
agree with that.
Retweet face.
Yeah, RT on that one.
So what's going through your mind when Harvard ties it late, 26 seconds left?
I don't know. I mean, obviously there's a hint of shoot, but I mean, we still have 26 seconds left, and I mean, even if it ends in a tie, we still have a whole 5 minutes to win the game. So really, I mean, we came back to the bench after the third period, and I don't know, kind of said, keep our heads up. We still got 5 minutes, and I don't think it really affected us. Really, we came out fine.
No, yeah, we were not losing that game.
No,
It didn't matter what it took.
I didn't feel like, I don't know, these squirrels like, all right, bring it.
yeah.
Like I knew we were gonna win it.
You want to
Like,
make it close? We'll
Just
make
made it
fun.
exciting. Yeah,
We'll
it was
make
a
it
fun
fun
one.
Movie out of this, we'll do it. So.
What do you think, what legacy do you think this senior class is leaving the Big Red?
I think you go ahead.
I don't know. I think in our 4 years, we've certainly seen ourselves as a class, sort of as underdogs, and I think that mentality is what we'll leave with the girls behind us. Just that, you never count yourselves out, even if everyone else does. And I think our class embodies that spirit really well. Just that never giving up attitude.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think that's going to be really key also moving forward is that we know what it takes and we've had to battle through a lot of things as a class, and so I think that's really going to be key when we play next weekend and then after that too, because we know we just never give up, and I think we'll be really good for that.
And can you describe the camaraderie between you 6 seniors?
It's good. I mean, 4 years does a lot to
Yeah.
people.
We're like sisters. We fight. We make up. You know how it works.
Kids for big
Personalities
Yeah.
from every end of the spectrum,
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
make it work.
We're all very different, but we definitely mesh very well too.
Yeah.
What's the level of confidence heading into the series at Clarkson?
There's no pressure, to be honest.
Yeah.
Everyone counted us out before the end. Like last weekend, we came back, got 2 wins. I think now it's everything's on Clarkson. We just got to go out there and play it. So I think we're pretty excited.
Yeah, I think everyone's going to continue to count us out, and I think that's where we're going to strive, is feeding off that energy.
Yep.
Jess, the goal goes in overtime. What's going through your head right there?
I thought I was going to have a panic attack. Like, how did that even happen? The puck was just sitting in front of the net, and I was like,
Thank you.
are you sure? I'm going to put it in the net. It's going to happen. And then it was just so overwhelming that I wanted to, like, collapse.
Did you cry before you put it in? Because I felt like I went to you and you're already bawling. So I was like,
I started crying as soon as it went in on the bench. I saw it in the slot and I was like, this is it. This is it. Here come the tears. And it happened.
I think when it went in, I was like, oh my God, this celly has to be so good. I was like, get away from me. I got to do this. And then I got mauled. And then I was like, oh my God, we just beat Harvard on senior night and we just made the playoffs. So that's when I started crying.
Yeah. It was good.